This clip is brought to you by BoutTheOnline.com.
Okay. So how did that link come about then with you going from that to linking with Tough Guys and No Limit and stuff? It says that you sang P Papa caught the attention of Master P, or was it more from a street affiliation how you guys connected and got together?
Papa was way before Master P. What a lot of people don't know is me and Moose's relationship. Moose is a spinner manager now. Like, me and Moose was best friends since we was like 12 or 13 years old. And that's because Moose's dad and my godfather Victor was from. So me and Moose used to run together a lot. That's how I got into the thing with Deviant. Also, Fiend. Like, Fiend was with us too on. Like, that's why me and Fiend relationship like that. But after I got out of like, even during that, I was in the street. So I wasn't really into music. It made me some money, but I wasn't really into music like that. A few years later, we had a street group called Bootleg.
Okay.
Once Bootleg kicked off, like, a lot of people really realized, like, I guess they realized, like, I was really different when it came to music. Like, I always used to write verses fast and shit like that.
I always thought you had like a different style and stuff. I mean, you had a sound that was kind of indicative to, New Orleans and having that Magnolia sort of sound, but you still had like, those heavy East Coast sort of sound and lyricism at the same time.
Because I never was influenced by New Orleans rap. Like, I like Big Daddy, Coochie rap. Like, that's what mine is. Like, my influence is me starting to rap didn't come from New Orleans. So I used to watch like boxing shit like that. Like, I think that's more or less where it came from, and just like, I don't know. Well, like, I always used to write poetry and shit like that. So when it came down to music, I just was doing it. It wasn't like motherfuckers down here wasn't doing it. It's just my influence.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people saw that in me, so they saw I was different. On the label phone, because Victor and Doe Doe had a relationship. Like, I met Doe Doe in jail, but we wasn't fucking with each other. But that was about the time of the Calliope. So I ain't fuck with Doe Doe like that. But Victor got a lawsuit, and I was his godson, and he was like, because Victor is, Victor remembered me from doing raps with Moose and DVT, so he was like, this is who I want to fuck with, right? And he brought me over to Doe Doe, and Doe Doe wasn't feeling that shit from them. Doe was like, man, listen. And they put on all kinds of beats. And I rapped off every beat in it. Like, Doe Doe ain't never left my side. And that was crazy about the shit. The shit crazy. But Victor dropped me off like damn near enemy territory. And once I rapped with Doe Doe, like, Doe Doe was picking me up every day from that. Like, that's how we developed our relationship. Like, that's how he became my best friend.
Okay. So when you say enemy territory, is that Doe Doe's from the Calliope?
Yeah, Doe Doe was from the Calliope. And we, at that time, like, the shit wasn't narrowed down, so I ain't really fuck with Doe like that. And I ain't even want to be in that mix of that kind of shit. And I think he probably ain't want to fuck with me too. But like, the money makes it. And talent made it.
Yeah, but the talent was definitely there. I mean, speaking of the Magnolia and Calliope, just quickly, I want to touch on they had the Wild Boys and stuff like that was out at one point and stuff.
What you mean the Wild Boys? What is that? Wild Boys? I don't know what you're talking.
There was an album with the Wild Boys. It had a song called Soldier Rags with Sporty T.
Nah, Sporty T wasn't from the Cali or nothing like that. Like, when, like, Recipe to Sporty T was like, like, we wasn't on that before. Like, Sporty was a cool dude. Sporty, I really want to say was from around Delhi or something, but nigga wasn't on that shit with Sporty T like that. Even when playing that shit with what he did Juvenile or some shit.
Yeah, Juvenile was like a spoof on Juvenile.
It wasn't on no fucking with Sporty like that or some shit like that.